gentlemen, good evening, hello, and welcome to Brands Hatch. It is round number 6, I believe. This is the 6th race, so it should be round 6 in the Degenerate Racing League Season 1. After a week break, March break, spring break, whatever you call it, we are finally back and we are live. I am joined with a newcomer. I'm joined by a newcomer in this league. It'll be his first race of the season. He's in the Pro Division. Josh Rod, how are you today, sir?
I'm good, man. Thanks.
Pleasure having you with us, and it's always nice to have new and exciting talent here in the Degenerate Racing League. So, if you're comfortable, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Josh. I'm from Minnesota. Started sim racing in September to kind of keep fresh on autocross, so that I don't come into the season completely not being able to hold the steering wheel.
Fair enough. You're in the pro division, so I don't know if you've looked at the pro drivers, or I guess in your competition. Do you feel like you have a rival at the moment, or are you going to wait till after the first race to make that decision?
I'm thinking go through the first race. I did look at some of the previous races on what some of the guys were running, and there's some fast guys in here, so just hoping to stay alive through the first turn and see what happens after that.
Just probably one more question before you go. Where do you feel like, based off of you doing your own research and watching the past streams, which you still can do if you go to the Twitch or the YouTube, how do you feel like you're going to place here? Do you think you'll place in the top 5 like most of the pros? Do you feel like you'll be at the back of the pros, kind of near where the Pro-Am drivers are?
I'm still new to road course racing, so I'm still getting familiar with the tracks. I'm expecting probably to be closer to the mid-pack, just because I'm not as familiar with the track.
All right, that's a completely fair point there. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's not easy coming in to your first race and immediately being thrown into a broadcast booth, so I appreciate the eagerness, and I look forward to seeing how you drive on track for the rest of the season.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
All right, thank you so much, Josh. I'll move you back to the lobby.
Thanks, man.
All right, that was Josh Rod. He's number 90. He will wear the number 93 on the side of his car. So he is part of the American Stooges, as I do believe that is Reese and Burt Macklin that drive on by him through the pits. So we currently have 17 drivers on track right now. They're doing some practice, and especially after a week off, some are a little bit more rusty than the others, but you can see on the timing screens to your left, on the left-hand side, there is an overall kind of gap. It's very actually tight between currently like 7th and 12th. Like, that's a pretty close gap right now. This Polonix actually topped of the Pro-Ams right now. Obviously, Saniga and Stavko being the best of the best right now. No real surprises there. Kerbal, Macklin, and Nairati. Now, we are going to be missing one pro driver tonight, and that will be Frank Castle. He is currently feeling unwell. We wish him all the best. The Swine Flu Syndicate driver will be in the chat tonight, talking, watching along with the race, cheering on his teammate, Burt Macklin, who's currently sitting in the pits right now. So, we wish him all the best, and we look forward to seeing him next week. All the best to you, Frank Castle. So, after a very interesting spa, Team On The Rush of both Mitch Nairati and Braden Brees struggled a little bit at spa, as we have Bradley Cooper in the middle of a corner. But we will ignore that for right now. They struggled a little bit. By I mean a little bit, I mean there's a few unforced errors by each driver. Braden Brees struggled to get the car. Nairati had a spin, ultimately tried to overtake Blunden on the last lap, was unable to do so. Thank you very much, Sam. And was unable to do so. So I talked with Team On The Rush team principal Nairati after the race, and he gave me a quote. Team OTR is disappointed and quite frankly disgusted with our performance heading into the mid-season break. We will be hard at work to improve and close the season strongly. Now, do I believe that? Absolutely, I believe that. They are very, very confident, and they are very, very eager to try and get up in the standings overall. So, currently, Brees is leading his group. Nairati is, yes, back of the, like, kind of middle back of the pack of his pro division, but with a lot of drivers right now coming off the mid-season break, some are rusty, some are not. Brands Hatch offers the chance for and a surprise or two, especially in qualifying with how tight this track is and track limits and stuff. Wheel-to-wheel racing is going to be insane. So, honestly, sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink, favorite food, doesn't matter. We still got 9 minutes of practice left to go before qualifying does get going. Currently, most of the drivers are out right now. Some of the drivers are sitting in the pits. Most of the top 5 are getting mentally ready for everything that is about to happen. I think Stofko is about to set the fastest lap of the practice session. If he can stay valid, which he does. And he will. Top of the timing charts once again for Mr. Stofko. A little bit of rust to start the practice session, but seemingly finding his groove now. Number 7, Blendon, not showing any improvement. Number 37, Swanson, not showing any improvement. Number 91, Bradley Cooper, he's a little bit late on his lap right now, but he is still showing improvement. We might have a post quality interview. We will see. As another shake and bake driver on the side of the road, that would be Shooter McGavin this time. Might have been McGavin again. I actually don't know. Stofko not showing any improvement. Leon. So we will have the overall championship leader and every race winner so far. Saniga after qualifying, and then we will see who we will capture after the race. And Leung pops a time. That gets him up into 13th. No one's showing any improvement right now. Everyone seems to... About half are in the pits, half are not. With 6 minutes left to go, everyone's just trying to relax, keep straight, all that fun stuff. Oh, so it is round 7. Never mind. I'm just crazy. Took a look at the stream title and it's round 7, I guess. What do I know? So, welcome to round 7. We are going to have a lot in store tonight. I think it'll be lots of fun. Turn 1 catching a lot of drivers out right now. We'll ride on board with Josh Rod. nice black and white livery. And our sub goal has been met, 10 out of 10. Thank you very much to the subscriber for subscribing to the channel. Round we go, following Josh Rod. So he goes underneath the bridge, heading into the final turn. Keeping it nice, keeping it still. He's going to get ready to start a lap. Currently only 6 drivers in the pits. The top 3, Blunden, Polenic, and McGavin. Fossman having a little bit of a moment on the side. Actually, he's just parked on the side of the road. He's fine. He's not in any danger right now. As Mr. Swanson is seemingly on a nice lap right now. Just has to navigate a few more tight corners. Less than 4 minutes left to go in practice. He's got to ace this final corner if he wants to get some delta time out of it. He does not. So we will follow along with Mr. Rod. From the American Stooges. And all I can think of right now from American is the McDonald's cheeseburger right now. Man, could I use one of those right now. As Matt Terry pulls aside, letting him by. So far, he's the driver with the most to gain right now. Most to prove. What can he show us here in the Degenerate Racing League? As he heads into the final turn. They'll have less than a 1/10 of improvement, but improvement nevertheless. You want to ride that curb as much as possible, but making sure you don't destabilize the car. Driver's really showing improvement right now. Is number 32. Pulls over to the side to let Swanson by. As here goes Nairati, following behind Swanson. Top 5, pretty much where he wants to be. Within track limits, but lost 2/10 coming out of that. Anyone improving on their delta? Swanson again, showing more improvement. Brees having fallen down. There's only 4 amateurs tonight in this race. Bradley Cooper also showing some early improvement. Taking a look at the timing charts right now. Swanson still showing improvement. You just got to hold it through here. Nope, he exited track limits. So his time will be invalidated. He will not get to keep it. Bradley currently showing, like, riding the line of improvement and not improvement. Lost a lot of time there. Car's shaky. He manages to hold her just fine as we have a yellow flag for Swanson as he pulls off to the side of the road, most likely done for the session. With 30 seconds left, not a lot of drivers currently out on track right now. Just a few more trying to gain time. Macklin will be last to cross the line to get a lap going. He invalidated, so it will be between Rod and Nairati to see who improves on the last of free practice. So we will jump into a 15-minute qualifying session as soon as this is done. Usually Suniga leads the pack, but we will see who leads out. Well, both drivers showing some improvement in the mid stages. Rod, Nairati seeming to have lost that improvement. Rod seeming to have gained his improvement by quite a lot. That would be 3/10. That would put him ahead of Nairati, but Nairati equally finds that performance back.
Green light, go, go, go.
As the green light begins, I do believe that was Suniga out first, as always. He's the first driver out on track. Josh Rod would actually be third. As always, I feel like pole position will either be won by Suniga or Stavko. Put your predictions down below on who you think is going to win it. You'll see most, if not all, the drivers come out on track in this one go. Some wait a little bit, but others get right to it. Suniga always ready and geared to go. Little flash, he knows we're watching. Little nice touch as he comes around. That Visa Costco Port King sponsorship. Working real nice. What a nice touch on that car. So here we go, folks. Lap times average around 125. The aliens are doing 123s. So let's see what this alien Suniga can do, powered by that Costco hot dog, as he flies down into turn one. Carry as much speed as you can. Almost touch that apex. Don't spin yourself out. Stay just within track limits on the curb there. Head up into turn 3, which is a hairpin. All the way around, as close to the curb as you can. Full throttle on the exit. Stay within track limits. Touch that curb on the left side. Kind of somewhat drift as he goes over track limits. So we will instead switch to Burt Macklin. Keeping going, you want to carry the speed down here. It's another kind of nice little hairpin. You want to stick to the inside curb. Take all the track out on the exit. Full throttle down this straight. Into almost a 90-degree turn. It's like you almost, there's a little curb there. Don't go outside of it. You'll invalidate. You want to cut this curb here almost as much as you can. Stay on the curb there on the outside of the track. Another little tight curb here you want to run over. Stay within track limits. Then you have this very, very tight corner. You want to stay about as inside as you can without invalidating. Take all the track on the exit, and then you will only have one more turn to go. Take it out about as inside as you can, almost like Brazil. Keep it almost to the pit limiter. And that's one lap. That'll be Burt Macklin with a 1:24.6. That is the time to beat as number 93, Josh Rod, comes to the line. 5/10 back. Number 32, Nairati, currently leads. Good showing for him. Number 69, Sheena McGavin, 1 second back of that. Time. Here comes Stavko. What can he do about it? The other alien crosses the line with a 1:24 flat. That's quite interesting. Kerbal goes fourth. Brees next across the line. First amateur. 3.3 seconds back of that pole position time. Number 21, Hayes. 6 seconds back of that time. Probably a warm-up lap. Leung, next amateur across the line. Behind Brees. Number 37, Swanson. Currently 7th, smack in the middle. Number 11 starts his lap. Number 26, Ricky Bubby, crosses the line, gets ahead of Brees. 3 seconds back of the lap time. Next up will be Blendon. Boscaiolo goes fourth. Oh my, what an absolute cracker of a lap. As Saniga can't seem to get a valid lap going right now. Number 93. We had him on earlier. Josh Robb, the newcomer, he might slap at fifth here. Arguably might slap at fourth. You know, he slaps at third. Oh my goodness, what an absolute cracker here of a lap as number 18, Terry, goes seventh. As you said, the rust might yield some surprises, folks. Bradley, having yet to set a valid lap, number 34, goes deeper into the 123.8. 39, Kerbal going second now. Almost 4/10 back of that lap. Brees showing some improvement, gets ahead of Bobby, going now up into 10th. Number 19, Polinick, he did not create a valid lap. Number 21, still last out of the valid laps. 37, Swanson goes up to back to 7th. Leung still stays 12th. Next across the line would be number 7 with improvement. Next behind him will be Saniga with a valid lap time. The Boscaiolo takes back 4th. Saniga about to send all of them to the Shadow Realm as he goes first by almost 8/10. Burt Macklin will be next across the line. He's up 8/10 by his lap. He drops at second ahead of Stavko. Next across the line will be number 93, Rod. He slaps at 4th. There's an absolute battle between the pros right now as number 18 still is 9th. Number 91, that would be Bradley, setting a valid lap time. Where will he put himself? Number 69 is soon to follow with an incredible time. 10th, Bradley Cooper in 8th. 34, where did he put himself? He put himself second. 395, and then Nairati. Not much improvement there as he still stays 6th. Kerbal in 4th. Across the line would have been Brees and Polinick. Polinick 12th, Brees 13th. 21 and 37. 21 showing no improvement, neither is 37. Leung showing almost a second and a half of improvement, will go 14th. Next across the line will be number 11, Fossman, with a valid lap time. Next behind him will be Blunden, but he's not showing much improvement as Fossman hits it 15th. With 8 minutes, qualifying goes quick and fast here, folks. Keep up. It's that quick. Your commentary is next level now. You got to be quick here, especially with this short of a track with drivers literally like pretty much breathing down each other's backs. You have to keep up. 18, that would be Terry. He's showing about 4/10 improvement. He will drop it 8th. Next across the line would be Bradley Cooper. He's not showing any improvement. Number 34, showing about 10th and a bit improvement. Cuts that lead, but Saniga still leads after still on provisional pole. Kerbal, can he get ahead? No, he can't get ahead of Eklund just yet. Number 19 in the healthy car, that would be Polinick, getting ready to cross the line, about 5/10 up on his delta. He might just keep his position where he stands. Yep, he just keeps 12th, but improves and creates a gap. Number 37 will be next across the line. No improvement from him. Leung showing a little tiny bit of improvement, not by much, about 500ths. 11-7, that would be Blunden and Fossman. No improvement from them. 26, Ricky Bobby showing about 3/10 improvement when he crosses the line. He will still stay 16th. Number 18, Matt Terry. He is currently showing some improvement in that in-bank motorsport. Currently about 3/10. That would put him ahead of Nairati. If he can manage to keep it. He does. He will get ahead of Nairati. Nairati, last of the pros. I think he wants to be somewhere in the middle, maybe even 5th. He is improving, though. About the same amount of time as Terry did. Can he find a bit more? Yes, he can. About 3.5 tenths. Can that put him ahead of Rod? Yes, it can. He is now, oops, sorry, hit the microphone. He is now 5th. Macklin 4th. Sanyiga can't find any extra time. Number 37. Swanson, no extra time found. Leung, extra time is being found. Almost nearly 5 tenths. Where will that put him up? That'll put him ahead of Brees in 13th. He will grab that. Number 7 will be next across the line. That would be Blunden. Track is now optimum with 5 minutes left to go. Blunden's going to improve. Can he get ahead of Terry here? Yes, he can. He will drop Terry into 8th as he takes 7th for himself. Next across the line will be Shooter McGavin, but with no improvement. Terry also showing no improvement. Next valid driver will be Kerbal of the race program. Absolutely flying right now, but still only 0.05 of improvement right now. Little bit of a drift. He might lose that time. He's slowly ticking down as he goes. He will not keep that improvement. He will not improve by much. Burt Macklin, if he does, Stufko. Sanyiga, can he improve? If it's improvement, it's by the hundredths. Nope. Maybe he can sneak into the tenths. Nope, it'll stay in the hundredths worth of improvement. Increasing that gap ever so slightly. No drivers seem to be improving right now on their times. I say that, and Blunden seems to find like hundredths. That's what the gap is right now to most of these drivers. It's in the hundredths. It's Bradley Cooper in the middle of the road. He quickly bows out of that. Sanyiga drifting a little bit, but that works out. He can return to the garage, get some low fuel and some tires in there. Number 69, that would be Shooter McGavin. He's showing no improvement right now at this time. Give it a little bit more time and maybe he'll find it. Ooh, host is out of breath here. It's constant. Terry next across the line going to be showing no improvement. Fossman not showing any improvement. Kerbal showing no improvement. Oh, did we lose somebody? I think we lost somebody. Oh, we lost to Swanson. That's who we lost. Okay, I was about to say we lost somebody. Well, we lost to Swanson. We lost to Bascaiolo. Hopefully he'll come back before qualifying starts. He's got 2.5 minutes to do so. Number 93. Rod's not going to show any improvement just yet. None of the drivers are really showing improvement. Is Burt Macklin done for the session along with Polinick, Leung, and Hayes? I guess so. They haven't popped out yet. Lap times so far, as I said, seem to be averaging in the 124s, 125s, so the aliens are doing 123s. I say that. There's a yellow flag. Careful, Bradley coming out on the track. And folks, here we go. It is now time to begin the final laps of this session. It's make or break time for most of these drivers. Bossman, he can go again. Kerbal, the improvements he's finding are milliseconds as he goes wide. Those milliseconds will fall away. As he gets one more chance, one more crack at it. He probably could get 2 if he's fast enough. Brees going wide. Looking for any extra time he can find. Getting out of the way of an MA70 Esport. Was that Stofko? Yes, it was. Stofko not showing any improvement. Brees not showing any improvement. Number 93, Rod not showing any improvement. Macklin and Kerbal are in the garage. It can be up to 90 and Nairati and Joshua to get these laps going. And Brees spins out, and that will be the end of his qualifying. Number 93 in the garage, that'll be the end of his qualifying. Number 7, That would be Blunden begins his lap again. Number 32 not finding any time, but he'll have time for one more. Senyiga will also have time for one more. Arguably, like I said, Don Fossman will have time for one more, but everyone else, that's it. Number 26, that would be Ricky Bobby's not going to have another time for another lap. 69, McGavin invalidates, but he has one more go. Same with Don Fossman. No, he's not going to go. Ricky Bobby also invalidates. Number 34, Stavko is flying, is preaching. That's it. That's going to be the end of qualifying, even though there's 10 seconds left. No one's going to be able to do another lap, so these lap times are final. Oh, Stavko crashes as we get right up into his grill. He pulls off to the side of the road to not invalidate anybody else's lap. Blunden showing no improvement whatsoever. Senyiga showing about 0.2 improvement, even though he does not have to go faster. He just wants to show off. Nairati finding a second, but he needs to find like 0.3. Blunden crosses the line, stays 7th. Senyiga decides, you know what, I'ma still go faster and ruin all your races, as he takes pole position with a 1:22.6. And neither driver in the back will improve on their times. Alright, we are going to pull in Senyiga. The cars are floating. Seems legit. That was a soundboard that I found very interesting. I don't know if that was from you or what that was, but
I have Discord Nitro, and that's a join sound.
Okay, all right, that's good to know. Well, congratulations on yet another pole position. I think it's
Thank you.
How many trophies do you have in your trophy box right now?
As of now, it's 5. 5 gold trophies.
Are you looking to make it 6?
Hopefully.
All right. Well, how did you feel with that lap?
Well, with that final one, I certainly pulled it out of my ass, so that's for sure. Didn't expect on doing it, but my Twitch chat has encouraged me, so I'm glad I could do it for them at least.
Yes, do it for the chat indeed. Now, how do you think the race start will go?
I think if Jacob has a better start than he has in these past few races, I think he can pull along side by side and going into turn 2, but I'm not sure how he's gonna fare going out of turn 2. But so we'll see.
So Josh got 6th behind Nairati.
Oh.
Blunden's 7th. Blunden split one of the pros away, Terry, and down into 8th. It's actually
cool.
It's almost perfect. It's almost perfect.
Almost.
From pros to pro-ams to amateurs. It's so close to perfect, it's not funny. But thank you so much. Congratulations on your pole position. I'll throw you back into your chat.
Thank you, Tyler.
All right, thank you. Throw him back in the right chat, right? Yes, I did. Okay. All right, we will go one by one. It's not going to be able to get a good view of the cars here, but we'll do my best. Yeah, you can't really see the cars from this angle. Trying to find a good angle of the cars. Here, folks, I think, yeah, we're going to have to stuck with Helicam for this one, because the turn 1 camera doesn't do very much well justice. All right, we have Senyiga in the Visa Costco Port Gang in pole position. Jacob Stavko 2nd in the MA70 Esport. Kerbal in the race program, he is 3rd. Burt Macklin the Solo Swine Flu Syndicate in 4th. Nairati 5th of Team on the Rush. Josh, the lone American stooge, hoping that McDonald's cheeseburger can will him to victory in 6th. London in 7th, taking one of the pros, Matt Terry, down into 8th. 7 on 7, 18 on 8. 9 on 91 for Bradley Cooper. That's a little terrifying almost. That was almost perfect. Ronald Swanson, Boss Caiolo in 10th. Shooter McGavin, Shake and Bake in 11th. Polinick in the banana car in 12th. Lee Ung, his teammate on pole, he's in 13th. Brees, Team on the Rush, looking up for some improvement. So far, 5th and 14th, looking good so far. Brees looking to win his amateur class. Nairati just looking to get on the podium of the pros. Fossman in 15th, his party pickle teammate not here today. He is the lone one. He is the lone pickle in the jar. Ricky Bobby in 26th. Oh, I don't know why I said Lee Young. His teammate's not on pole. He's in 2nd. I'm so used to I'm used to one of them being on pole. And we have a pork sandwich here. Saniga in 1st. Hayes in 2nd. Normally it's an MA70 sandwich. It is now a pork sandwich marinated in honey garlic. So, folks, who do you think is going to win Who do you think is going to win the race? Is it going to be Saniga? Is it going to be Stavko? Or is it going to be somebody different for once, please? Will Saniga keep his streak going? Or will someone finally dethrone the pork? As the drivers slowly at some point will begin to roll. There we go. Saniga leads the pack, followed by Stavko. Oh. Where's Kerbal is... Oh, that was in Bank Motorsport. Falling behind the pack. But here we go. It looks like we're ready to go here. Sit down, grab a bite to eat, grab your favorite drink, get your bib on. We're about to go racing. The green flag waves and off they go. So far, everyone seems to be cordial right now as everyone goes into turn 1. Will anyone go off the track? It does not look like it. Everyone seems to be holding fine just now. Macklin doing his best to defend Nairati as so far some drivers are losing out on positions. Blendon gets ahead of Rod. McGavin gets ahead of Cooper and Swanson. Bradley, oh Jesus, there's collisions in the backfield. Fossman losing out on that. Nairati still in 5th. Blundin now in 6th. Ahead of Rod and Terry. Is the inexperience from Rod allowed that overtake to go? Cooper gets ahead of McGavin as Cooper leads a bunch of them in the back. As everyone seems to be fine right now except for Fossman. Bradley having to defend from that shake and bake of McGavin, who's right on his tail. Young right on the back of that healthy car. As Kerbal, oh no, he's had a spin. He has to wait for all these cars to go by as he tumbles down the order. Down he goes. Brees following on the back of Hayes. As here we go. Blundin up into 5th now. He's in the top 5. Nairati, he's going to chase that podium again. He made the mistake in Spa last time. Will he make it again? Polinick looking for the overtake on that Boscaiolo. Not seeing it just yet. He'll have to wait it out. Brees on the back of Hayes. Blundin had an excellent battle with Nairati on the final lap, but Blundin managed to win out. Can he win it again as Brees will actually get past Hayes into turn 4. Onyx still behind Swanson as all the drivers kind of start to fan out now. They start to group up a little bit. You get little pockets of wheel-to-wheel racing as Nairati 0.2 now. Did he get a better exit? There's not a lot of space to overtake. There's not a lot of spots. London's going to get a better exit than Nairati as we're going to have a 3-4-5 sandwich here. London thinking about it, having to back off and waiting. There will be a time and a place as Brees spins out and loses that position to Hayes. As Hayes also goes off track. Brees has to wait. Nairati still chasing that pig. He wants it. He wants to pull the tail out from under him. As Blunden goes up the inside and they make contact, and that's going to collect Josh as well. As that allows everybody to go up. And Nairati falls down the order. Junior McGavin also spins out as he's facing the wrong way. Polinick, oh my goodness. McGavin falling more and more down the order, down into 17th. Nairati stays ahead of Kerbal, but he's going to be fighting for his life as Kerbal's going to go up the inside. Wheel to wheel as they go. Little bit of a squeeze, but there's still room there. Nairati not letting it go. They're going to go side by side down this track. Oh, contact is made and they both go. Nairati falling down the order near his teammate. Disaster being sent now to Team on the Rush. As, oh, another up the inside goes Kerbal. As Bobby is in the middle of the racetrack. Nairati just deciding it's worth it now to just go in the pits. All right, Matt Terry fighting for 5th right now with Blunden. 15 drivers remain now. There's a lot of spacing. There's only 2 battles within a second right now. As Terry hounds Blunden right now. This is the closest battle right now, so we will follow it along. Under the bridge they go, heading down into the final turn. Terry still too far back. Polinick chasing Swanson right now for 8th. Rod catching up on Bradley, having to take avoiding action, but that'll allow number 26 Ricky Bobby. Where is he? He's spun out. That'll allow Brees to get by. Matt Terry or J-Rod still trying to catch Bradley Cooper, but now he's got Swanson and the healthy Carla Polinick to go. McGavin has taken his pit stop already. Oh, as Cooper spins out, no, disaster! As he loses 3 places in one corner as he suffers heavy damage. Oh, and he's still facing the wrong way. He's 10th, but seeming, oh, he can't, he needs to stop spinning his car as he goes into another wall. We'll pick back up on Swanson, chasing J-Rod now for 6th. Surprises are happening all over the track right now. Spins, contacts. How much of it is rust and how much of it is... Folks, we're not even 10 minutes into the race. With that, we will go to a little bit of a race overview. Sanyiga still in first by a long margin compared to the rest of the group. Stavko in second. Macklin in third. Blunden in fourth. Terry in fifth. J-Rod in sixth. Swanson seventh. Polinick 8th. Leon 9th. Cooper 10th. Hayes 11th. Fossman 12th. Breeze 13th. Ricky Bobby 14th. And McGavin in 15th. No drivers currently within the 1 second mark right now. Swanson, he's gone too far. He'll lose out to Polinick and he'll lose out to Leung too. Oh, he's spun. He'll stay 9th. So we'll go ahead and we'll look at Blunden. Brees has gone to box. I think the damage being too much for him. London chasing Burt Macklin right now for that podium position. Out of the Pro-Ams, he seems to have the strongest pace. He's just got a little bit of catching up to do right now. He's losing a little bit of time. Macklin dropping a gear and disappearing. That pig's running away quite fast, and I don't think the wood car might be capable. Matt Terry, though, is closing in on Blunden, looking for that 4th place. Brees still in the pits, getting some repairing done most likely. Damage full for him. Let's take a look at my contact board. Oh my goodness. Lots of amounts of contact as Terry currently in the 1 second mark of Blunden. Blunden holding on to that 4th place position right now. Hoping for a spin from Macklin. Unlikely that he'll get it, but who knows? It's maybe worth a shot. As Terry goes wide, he's going to lose a little bit of time. Fossman now catching Hayes. This is the fight for 11th. Decent crop of points to be had. Ooh, little wide. Manages to hold it though. He's within 0.5. The Pro-Am versus the Amateur. Who is going to get out on experience? Welcome, Nyrads, to the chat. Oh, going up the inside a little bit. Is he going to try and get him in turn 1? Nope, he's going to try and get him on the exit, though. Full-heartedly agree with you there, buddy, as, ooh, Hayes goes deep, and up the inside goes Fossman. Hayes going too deep, Fossman allowing a little bit of an inside track. Takes it with ease. That will be for the stewards to decide. Terry catching up once again to Blunden. Blunden keeping the gap. Blunden keeping the gap 2.5 to 3 seconds as Terry keeps chasing. He seems really eager to chase, though. Going off track a lot. In bank motorsport like a very angry hornet at a picnic. Wanting to sting you to get away from your food. That P4, the Hornet wants it. Matt the Hornet Terry on the fly right now. He's gonna make that Boscaiolo his new home, the wood. He's gonna make camp in that tree. The Stinger primed and ready. He just has to get close enough. That BMW. Getting into turn 1 they go. You can see the pig all the way up in the front. The Hornet wants to sting the pig, but he's got to make a home in the woodwork first. As around the track they go. This is the closest battle at the moment, but we'll skip on to some other drivers. Bradley Cooper sitting in 10th right now. In the middle of no man's land. 20 seconds behind, but 11 seconds up. Same with Swanson, also in no man's land. A lot of drivers in no man's land right now. Shooter McGavin, Ricky Bubby, Braden Brees, Burt Macklin slowly catching up to him. Matt Terry getting ever so closer. When will that Hornet strike? London tipping a tire into the grass. Is this the Hornets' opportunity to fly by, make home, make a nest in that Boscaiolo? He's gonna look to try and get a better exit than Blunden. Almost going a little bit wide. Almost make contact. The Hornet almost stings. But not just yet. Goes. He's gonna try it here. It seems like it. Nope, he's just gonna fold right back in. Made him think he was going for it. He's thinking about it as Hayes has a little bit of a spin off. Number 26 gonna capitalize on that possibly. Yes, he will. Terry. They're actually getting close to this battle right now. Blue flags will be shown. Motorsport Terry taking another line that's not following Blunden. Oh, J-Rod goes into the pits, pitting out about less than the halfway point. Brees being shown blue flags, gets out of the way of that battle. Matt Terry, the Hornet, looking for it. The Sting not coming just yet. It's getting close, though. He just has to find the moment, the right moment to strike. As Rod and Bobby in the pits, serving their mandatory pit stop a little bit earlier. Oh, Stavko having a little bit of an oopsie. So far, no one around him to actually take advantage of that. Rod comes out of the pits in 10th, stopping a little bit early. London's actually caught up seriously to Macklin. Just as I've been so focused on the battle with Terry and Blunden's actually caught up pretty significantly to Macklin. So that fight for third, that podium for third, might not be so locked in for Macklin as I would have assumed. But that gap's slowly increasing as Macklin drives away. Terry in a dilemma of do I attack the pig or do I defend from the Hornet? Both drivers go a little bit wide, Blunden more than Terry does. Oh, Bradley Cooper having a little bit of an off. So far he's safe from any attackers right now. Blunden doing his best defense. Oh. I thought Terry had it for a moment there, but not just yet. Bradley, oh, he spun going into the pits. Oh no, disaster. As he's going to enter the pits as slowly as possible after spinning. Blunden still keeping that gap at 1.2 to that pig. Hayes moving up, benefiting from that pit by Bradley, but he still has to pit himself, so we'll see how that works. Most of the drivers still need to pit right now. Fossman, Hayes both still need to box. Leung heads into the box right now. Blunden getting close to that 1 second mark. Terry's just seemed to can't get past that woodwork. Doing his best, but so far no luck. Ooh, a little bit of an inside twirl there from Macklin, but manages no harm, no foul. Matt Terry's got to think about boxing here this lap, I feel like. Undercutting this Boscaiolo. Having the more heated tires is very crucial in a situation like this. Get the undercut going. Let's see who listens to me in the radio. Does Macklin decide to go boxing? No one decides to box just yet. Surprisingly, no one wanting to do the undercut as Blunden has it now within a second. That podium for a Pro-Am looking mighty right now. Terry going a little bit wide. We'll switch the camera over to Blunden now as he is now in this vortex of danger with a pig. The wood picnic table. Unsure of what to do right now. Right now he's in a position to make the pig the sacrificial lamb, so to speak. If he can get past Blunden, he'll be in third place and he won't have to deal with the Hornet anymore. The Question is what do you do? Do you attack or you defend? Bradley Cooper. Is now gone. All right.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
We are now officially at the halfway mark as, oh my goodness, Blunden has a chance. Oh, as Macklin goes a little bit wide, Blunden's gonna shove it up there. Oh my goodness, can he hold on? It certainly looks like it as we go to TV cam 2. Burt Macklin, is he gonna go up inside? No, he's not. Blunden has taken 3rd place. The Pro-Am driver is Matt Terry, shoves it up the inside of the pig too, and they spin. This is just gonna allow Blunden to just go and be free and get away. The 3rd place for the Pro-Am driver. It's well within his sights now. Terry looking to sting the pig, the Hornet. Burt Macklin now down into 4th. As he goes wide, his tire's dead as he takes out a polystyrene board. He now drops into 5th. Terry benefiting going into 4th. Shooter McGavin also in the grass. Brands Hatch claiming lives as Lee Ung. Does Blunden think about boxing here? Nope. His tires arguably still feel good. Burt Macklin, I would be surprised to see him not in the box right now. Yep. Off he goes. The Young. The contact sheet is going to be interesting. Macklin and Polinick in the pits. Swanson, did he serve his pit stop yet? No, he has not. He's not served his pit stop yet. Inherits 5th. Macklin and Polinick sitting in the pits right now. Rod actually has a good chance right now. His tires are a little bit older than Macklin, but he'll be ahead of him as he will inherit 6th. As number 34 comes into the pits, that would be Stavko. Stavko pitting now. J-Rod going a little bit wide as Burt Macklin now heads out of the pits. Rod will be his first competitor. He is about 5.5 seconds back. Some of the replays I can't even show because they're not here. Polinick having a little bit of a spinner, getting out of the way. Blunden now inherits 2nd right now. He's currently 30 seconds back of the leader. With 18 minutes left to go in this race. Some drivers yet to have boxed. Stavko now out on Trek is in 4th. Swanson, I don't know if he will attack Stavko. Stavko already looks to be driving away. Swanson just in his own world. Happy to be in 5th, but still needs to make a pit stop. Fossman making his pit stop. Saniga making his pit stop. Blunden, Terry, and Swanson. The Boss Kyolos, Ricky Bobby in the grass, just gets out of the way in time. Blunden, is he going to decide to box here in this final corner? No, he's not. He's going to just keep going. What is making a pit stop? As Blunden can safely say for the first time that he's inheriting the lead of the race. Nice little move on Leung there. His tires are going to be fresh as a daisy when he pops out of the pits. Matt Terry now boxes, leaving only the Boss Caiolos to box left. There's no safety car here, folks. So what seems to be going on? Leung gets ahead of Blunden. See the blue flags being shown. Saniga back out on track. The gap to Blunden, 21 seconds, obviously going to be good enough as J-Rod's actually going to get ahead of Matt Terry here. He's now up into 5th. Burt Macklin staying ahead of Matt Terry as well. That's very key and important. When London, he should be pitting this lap. He got to lead a lap of this race. Good showing by him. The important gap will be to J-Rod, Macklin, and Terry. Swanson, will he also elect to box and be with his teammate? As Saniga takes back the lead of this race. As Swanson goes into the pits. Stavko, 7.4 seconds, 7.5, seconds back of the leader. That is incredible. Well, he's dropping the gap, but not by much. 14 drivers left. The Boscaiola is sitting there as Blunden heads out. Can J-Rod get ahead? This is the battle for 3rd. It's going to be close on exit, but Blunden holds out. His tires significantly more fresh than J-Rod's will be. J-Rod in his first race right now in 4th position. Olenek looking to grab Leung here. All drivers making their pit stops with 15 minutes left to go. As Swanson immediately pops out of the pits on exit and is immediately in a battle between Leung and Olenek. Right back where he was. Into turn 2 we go. Oh, in the inside as Leung takes the outside, which then folds into the inside. He gets ahead. Oh no! Disaster for Saniga. What happened? Oh no, he just spins. And that's going to allow Stavko to take the lead of the race. As we look back at this fierce battle right now between Leung and Swanson, with Olenek also in tow. 7th, 8th, and 9th being battled for right now. As Leung takes the outside, Swanson takes the inside. Leung wins that battle right now as they head to the next corner. No real chances for overtaking. Not yet. He's just got to wait. He's got to buy his time. It's all about the exit here. He just has to have a better exit than Leung. Is he going to think about getting him into turn 1 here? Get in that slipstream. Gap is at point 2. Elects not to. A lot of power on the exit there. Here we go into turn 2. Ooh. Wide we go, side by side. Swanson seems to win out that battle, but wait, not just yet as Leung goes inside. So will Olenek, actually. They go side by side. It is now a fight between a banana and a wolf. Is the banana going to fall off the tree, or is the tree going to keep the banana on? The tree keeps the banana on as Swanson keeps 8th place. Saniga had this race all but won, but then he spun out at a bad position, and Stavko primed to win his first race of the season and Saniga's streak be done. Well, folks, I didn't promise you surprises, but after a week off, there certainly were some surprises as Leung has a little bit of a moment and Swanson almost collects him. Well, this is going to be just a straight line drag race. Here we go. We're going to go to the helicam for this. It's 3 drivers all within 5/10 of each other. One trying to slipstream, one trying to defend. Polinick, does he think about it? Nope, he waits. Swanson trying to get the exit, slips a little bit. There we go. Allen defends the inside of turn 2. Swanson just following him religiously. There's no food references I can make here, folks. This is all just straight power. As Swanson he's going to go up the inside. Polinick looking to follow him as Leung and the banana car now take a turn going side by side. Reese, Fossman both showing yellow flags. Oh, as the sign gets in the way, Fossman leads. Leung, Polinick following behind. So far, Swanson getting out of the way of that as Polinick looks to try and grab Leung. Tackle that MA. Fossman just getting out of the way of that battle, not wanting any of the smoke. Swanson seems to be pulling away of Leung, but Leung not pulling away from Polinick yet. That battle is still close. J-Rod's actually catching up to Blunden. He's 1.5. So that podium is not as secure just yet. Not until the checkered flag falls. Young still keeping Swanson within distance right now, as it now approaches almost 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stavko leading this race off the back of a Saniga spin. Blunden sitting in 3rd after miracle upon miracle has occurred. J-Rod was 1.5 seconds back and is now 3 seconds. Macklin hunting him down, trying to do his best. Polinick doing his best to catch this esports car. Leung doing his best. Already lost a place to Swanson. Doesn't want to lose another. Matt Terry still behind Macklin. This race has just been absolute chaos. As Polinick shoves it up the inside. Leung losing out right now, but he's still in 9th place. It's still strong showing for him, keeping within the top 10. So this is the closest battle, but we'll take a look at some contact that happened in the beginning. We won't get too far away. Oh, well. My replay function does not want to work today, it seems. Nope, no replays will be shown today. My replay function has decided to take the night off as Hayes looks to try and catch Ricky Bobby of the Shake and Bake, who's currently sitting in 12th. He's closing that 1 second mark. $7:20 left to go. Breeze. Oh, Polonek's actually going to catch Swanson here, it looks like. Did Swanson have a moment? It appears so, as there's Stavko behind them all. Ooh, he actually pulls over to let Stavko go by, but he pulled off, I think, a little too early. So it'll be interesting to see if Leon gives that place back. He does. Swanson's still driving along. Stavko becoming right behind him. Hayes can't of the Port Gang. His teammate in second, him looking to try and get technically second, just what would 10 places behind it, just a 1 in front of it, looking for 12th position. And sure enough, it's given to him. Ricky Bobby going wide, allowing Hayes to get into 12th. Burt Macklin. Oh, J-Rod. He's pitting again? His tires must just be cooked. It makes no sense why he would pit again. That's going to allow Swanson, Polonek, Leung maybe to all get by him, as he's going to fall down into 9th place. So far, the closest battle is Leung and Polonek, as they will all benefit by J-Rod making an extra stop. Even Shooter McGavin might benefit. Who knows? Depends on how long he's in the box for. Nope, there he goes. He's off again. Race yellow flag in Sector 2. As McGavin does a little bit of a drift for the camera. A little bit of show and tell. As Matt Terry, he's actually getting a little bit closer to Burt Macklin. He's down to 1.3. The battle for 4th still in an interesting position. That Hornet still flying. Now gap back up to 2.2. Unless there's another mistake by Burt Macklin, which there's not 2 in one session. It looks like all these positions right now are pretty much locked in. With 3 minutes left to go and about, I say that, and Hayes is right into the barriers. And I say that, and Burt Macklin's also had it off. Oh my goodness, what has happened? I say one thing, and it results in the time splitting. Matt Terry has taken 4th. Burt Macklin now down to 5th. Hayes back down to 13th as Ricky Bobby inherits his 12th place back. Did I, like, step on a butterfly or something? What happened? I said these positions were all but locked, and then I found a pig in a fence. I found pork hanging in the fence and a pig spitting out. What in the world just happened? Alright, 2 minutes left to go. Brees in the pits repairing any damage he has. Sitting in 14th. Polinick looking to try and catch Swanson. Swanson desperately trying to hold on to that 2nd place in the Pro-Am class. Still a top 3 finish for both Boscaellos in their division. Not to mention a top 3 overall finish for Blunden overall. As Polinick goes wide. What in the world is Leung's gonna benefit? Where did he go? He just disappeared from the TV1 cam. Oh, he just loses control and drifts almost all the way up to the top portion of the track. J-Rod actually benefits. And the leader is now on the final lap. J-Rod actually, from that secondary pit stop, has enough traction to actually take it into 8th place. So, top 10 showing for J-Rod. Good effort by him, showing some poise in the midst of this first race. Oh, Stavko actually goes wide. But not wide enough that he spins. Not a mistake like Saniga made. Saniga is actually charging right now. Will there be another mistake by Stavko? Will it allow Saniga to get back in? Seems unlikely as we hit quad zeros here. Stavko was consistent all throughout. Practice, he spun quite a bit. Made a few errors, but got locked very quickly. Qualifying, he got 2nd, and he will be the 2nd driver to win outside pole position should he not make a grave mistake in these final corners. As long as he doesn't, he will win this race. And Jacob Stavko of the MA70 Esport will claim his first win of the season as he wins out in Brands Hatch.
The leader has finished the race.
And Saniga will take 2nd. Blunden, unless he also makes a grave error, will lock in 3rd place, the first driver outside of the Pro Division to finish in the podiums overall. Swanson goes 6th, Leung takes 7th, J-Rod takes 8th, Polinick takes 9th, Swanson, Fossman will take 11th. Blunden completes out the podium overall, taking 3rd place. Number 26, Ricky Bubby, will finish 12th. Matt Terry will hold on to 4th. Burt Macklin will take home 5th. Hayes will take 13th. Brees will hold on to 14th. McGavin, just having another drift session, will close out the race in 10th. He just has to make it across the line without spinning. So, thank you all for joining with us tonight. Interviews will not be happening. And the final leaderboard will be as follows. Stavko wins the race. First race win of the season by someone not named Saniga. Saniga in second. London Pro-Am in third. Terry fourth. Macklin fifth. Swanson sixth. Leon seventh. The newcomer J-Rod in eighth. Polinick ninth. 10th goes McGavin. Fossman in 11th. Ricky Bobby 12th. Hayes 13th. Brees 14th. And we lost Cooper, Kerbal, and Nairati 15th, 16th, and 17th. Thank you all so much for joining with us tonight, and have a wonderful evening.